Old to young. Here's a question. Could your age actually cost you your job? We're here to protect yourself against ageism in the workplace. As career coach and executive career consultant, Laurie Rosenfield. Always nice to see you.
Great to see you.
This is kind of an alarming one, but I guess we know that, a lot of older workers are postponing their retirement in the community nowadays. But, the big question is with the Employment Act, the anti-discrimination one, protecting employees 40 or older. What does that mean?
It means you are protected legally, but clearly there is bias out there, and I think the sooner you acknowledge it, accept it, confront it, and it'll help you not to be paralyzed by it. That's really what we're talking about today.
Yeah, I mean, when we're saying 40, 40 seems young to me, I guess.
Right. Well, in some industries, if you're 40 and you haven't made it, you're washed up.
Yep.
But we're here to really talk about what you can do to get out in front of it and really protect yourself.
So let's talk about that. When you're applying for a job, what are some of the negative stereotypes I guess you have to be aware of? Well,
employers might think your skills aren't up to date.
Okay.
You have family obligations that make you less flexible. I think the biggest one, though, is about compensation. They might be worried they can't afford you.
Yeah, that's true. So how do you combat that, though? I mean, I guess you can prove your skills at some point, but how do you prove that you're worth that?
Well, you really have to walk the walk. You want to get in there enthusiastically, talk about your skills, have your story down so that people understand where you're coming from. But recruiters are allowed to ask you what you were making before. So if that's an issue and you were highly compensated, say, you know what? That was then, this is now, the world has changed, and I really am willing, I want this job, and I'm willing to talk about a lower salary, if you are.
Yeah, willing to do whatever it takes, correct?
Exactly.
One more question I just want for you. What about the reverse age discrimination? Because I think that still exists too, correct?
It does. I was talking to someone the other day who runs a software company who hires a lot of younger people. He actually always asks people how old they are, which I reminded him was illegal.
Wow, yeah.
because he's worried that they won't have the gravitas to manage older people at the company. So the bottom line is, come in talking about your skills, why you're ready and qualified for the job, so that the age question hopefully becomes a moot point.
Does your appearance play a part in that? I guess, sometimes you dress according to your age, and maybe you need to dress more job appropriate.
Well, you do. Don't wear the 20-year-old suit, even if it fits you. Go out there, feel good about yourself so you have the confidence to go in and really sell yourself for the job.
No mini dresses at the corporate workplace. Laurie, thank you so much. Always nice to see you. And of course, if you need a resume makeover or some help with interviewing, this is a woman. Direction, finding another job. We want to help you. Log on to pix11.com/morningnews and look for this story. We can email us any of your career questions, and Laurie is going to help you out here on the Morning News. Sukanya will send it over to you.